What's up, everybody? Welcome to GameFreak. Today, I am pretty excited. I am going to do an unboxing of something that I have kind of procrastinated of purchasing for like the past 5 years. So this thing's been out a little while, and what I'm talking about is the Super Retro-Cade. This thing looks pretty cool. Has a really nice box to it. You can open that up. It has a bunch of different game titles and stuff on there. Nice looking box. It ain't anything fancy or anything, but pretty neat little device here. This thing has over 90 games, all officially licensed by Capcom, Data East, Irem, and Technos. Four of the best when it comes to arcade games. And, some console games. And I know most of the games on here are arcade games, but there are some console versions of them. I know one in particular for sure is Bionic Commando. And I'm glad that the Nintendo version is on here because it's one of the rare games that I do like the console version better than the arcade version. I'm not a big fan of Bionic Commando arcade version. So, without further ado, let's open this bad boy. Okay, so we're gonna turn this bad boy over and see what goods are inside. Oop, should probably go the other way. Alright, so box is empty. It does have the instructions here, which, we're not going to need that. Comes with the HDMI cable. Probably don't need that either because I have plenty of them. This is your power supply right here. You're going to have a box to hook up to plug in unless you have a outlet with a USB port. And then you also have these controllers, which, let's see. Let's get one out here. Let's see what it feels like without the bag on it. But you get two of these. So actually it's they're not that bad really. Surprisingly. You only have one like a L1 and an R1. You don't have a 2, but it's alright. And then, of course, you have the actual console itself. Or, I shouldn't say console. It's not really a console. This thing's really light, though. And on the front, you have 2 USB ports for your controls. If you don't want to use HDMI, you can hook up through AV. And right here's where you plug in. And then your SD card here, it does not take a micro. That is a full SD card there, and you can add games, and I plan on doing that. Right here's your power button. So this is pretty simplistic, but I was pretty pumped up to get this thing. I'm thinking now I may have to build another arcade cabinet for this thing and order some arcade sticks and buttons, and just make another arcade cabinet. But instead of mounting actual or the arcade Mayflash 300 what I used on my other one, I'm going to make a true arcade cabinet, or I'm thinking about it. I shouldn't say I'm going to. I'm thinking about it. So, let's do the real thing here. Let's see how this thing plays. I'm going to hook it up real quick. All right, so I got it all hooked up now. Probably can't really hear the volume on it. Here, I'll turn this up. I don't know if it's going to come through on the microphone or not. But man, I mean, it pretty much has everything. It has my favorite, it has Commando on here. That's cool. But here's the list of games. Obviously, I'm not going to show you every single game or read them off because that will take forever. So let's try out, let's see. So jump, attack. All right. Well, I don't like the control setup, but you can map your controls the way that you want. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to start the game and see how this thing plays. Oh yeah. Yeah, this ain't bad. Now how do you get back to the menu? And that's what the startup screen looks like right there. So, that played really good. There was a little bit of muffle in the sound on that game. Hopefully it's just that game. Here, we'll try. Alright, I want to do the Nintendo version of Bionic Commando. So, see, it's not muffled on this game, or the menu music at all. So, I'm thinking it might have just been that game. Let's see if it does it here. It's definitely Nintendo. Oh yeah, this is fine. Must have just been that game. Sometimes when you get ROM dump systems like this or emulators like this, you'll get some muffled sounds, but that's alright. I doubt I'd be playing Bad Dudes on this anyway because I already have it on the Evercade, so really don't need it. Plus, on top of that, I plan on adding a bunch of games anyway. So, a lot of these games I already have on other systems and consoles. So, alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, everything feels good on this. I'm digging it so far, but we'll see where it takes us at the 90-day point, because I always do a 90-day review after I have something. So far so good on this. Besides the one minus on Bad Dudes, the arcade version, it did crack a little bit in the sound, and I don't know if it really picked it up on the microphone. Alright, so obviously I can't give this a full honest review or anything yet because I only, tried out 2 games. I am disappointed with the crackle and that sound on Bad Dudes, but like I said, I'm going to add games. I'd probably never play Bad Dudes on this anyway because I have it on different consoles and like the Evercade and stuff. So that's not really too big of a deal. The other game sounded fine. I did figure out how to get back to the menu screen. If you want to switch games, you just have to hold down the select and start button. It takes you right back to that menu screen right there. And I will be doing I will do a full review, I should say, at the 90-day point with this console or emulator and let you know exactly how it is. But so far, I do like what it has to offer. It's a cool little setup. I got this for, I believe, $65 on Amazon, so it didn't break me or anything. So if it sucks, then not a big deal. $65. I mean, you can't really complain too much about that. But as far as I've seen so far, I think I'm going to like it. I'm going to go into it with that mindset, but I'm also going to be, open for criticism if I run into some stuff that, just runs like dog shit. So we'll see. Hopefully it was just that one game. And hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was pretty excited to get this. I've wanted it, like I've said at the beginning of the video, for like the past 5 years. And I do procrastinate a lot when it comes to getting new things. But I can't wait to dive into this a little bit more, and I'll let you know in 90 days exactly what I think of this thing. So thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on.